Valheim Slow and Easy, episode 64 starts right now. Hello, everybody. It's me, Hank. We're playing Valheim Slow and Easy. Today, we're building our tree farm. Welcome, everyone. In the last episode, we rescued our boat, did a bunch of stuff in a river with a giant troll. We got killed. It was a mess. I messed up. I left a bunch of stuff behind, recovered the body. It's just this whole thing. But then I brought us all back home and showed you the tree project we're going to work on. So, this episode might be a little bit different because I'm not going to play a full hour right now, but I'm just so eager to get going on this project. I need stones. I could also get rid of some of my junk in my inventory here. So let's just get situated to go over I just wanted to do the initial steps of the tree farm with you because I'm actually not sure precisely how it's going to shake out. I do know it's going to need a lot of rocks. Should I get a cart or just slow walk it? I think I have a cart right here, actually. Yeah, there we go. Nothing like an abandoned cart to meet the need. Just grab a bunch of stuff. It's going to be kind of a cool. I want it to look like not just dirt. I explained the design in the last episode, and of course you're going to see me start to work on it right now, so it's going to be kind of a thing. But yes, I want it to be able to I want it to have wood and other sort of materials, not just be a dirt thing with trees up and down the deal. And we'll kind of play with the height a bit. I actually don't think I need to make it all that high. Of course, now I don't know how I'm going to get all these rocks since I walled off the entrance. Here, I think this might work. Let's try this. Oh, hold on. Okay. All right. Here we go. Take them all. Take them all. Okay. Yeah. So, man, this is actually so much work. All right. Let's build. We do need more wood. Let's chop down these trees real fast. These have been here forever. I've got a ton of birch seeds, and I actually think they might have changed the system. I think they may have made it so that you get one seed per tree that you cut down. I'm not even sure about that, but it seems like, I don't know. I wasn't paying that close attention before. Maybe it was always the same. But I get pretty annoyed when I run out of fine wood, and so this will be fun. Shut up. I should probably build a little bit different of a station right here, but not now, buddy. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. Wood. Death. Pick up stuff. Destroy trunk or stump. You ever remove a stump? Let me tell you, brother, it's the hardest thing a man ever do. Pulling a stump out of the ground with his own bare hands. There's a TikTok something that I saw a guy going around. It was an old man in his 90s cutting a stump out of the ground by himself. And they're like, look at this unit. Look at this old man out there. And he was having fun. He was doing it because he wanted to. I don't think he was being forced. There's nothing wrong. But people love to herald the grit and hard work of an old man cutting out. And, respect to the guy, man. A healthy 24-year-old has a very difficult time manually removing a large tree stump. And it was a big one. It was a big one because they get big. You start moving away that dirt, and you're like, damn, there's a whole other tree under here, this dang stump. There's all sorts of machinery for tree stump removal. You can rent things that have these giant whacking chips. It spins and it chips them up. Metal biter things. I think the best technique I've seen for tree removal, not that I'm some expert, but It's a spinny thing. It's like a giant drill, basically. It comes on it has to be like a bobcat tractor thingy, whatever. And but it's got a giant, like, I think they're called brads or point brad or something. So like you'll see it on like screws occasionally, or small drill bits. So that's like a screw, but then it's this massive like blade. So it's just a huge, and it just like very has a lot, must have a ton of torque, that it just drills out the entire fucking stump and just chips it all up. And you know, wood can only fight back so much when it comes to humans. Um, you can also like dig holes in them and then blow them up, set them on fire, which risks setting roots on fire. There's another YouTube rabbit hole for y'all. Is I don't even know if this is a YouTube rabbit hole, but just an internet thing to search for. Is like persistent fires. Oftentimes it's like old coal mines or something like that. But I know people have set their tree stumps on fire to try to like burn them up and clear them, but then it like somehow manages to like smolder for like years, causing massive problems. So that's kind of cool. We need some light out here, don't we? So I think this will be the centerpiece. This is a good enough. It'll be a little corner of the base. That's the tree. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe you should do it over slightly. I don't think it matters. Let's get some resin. Let me see if there's anything I got to bring back here. Find wood probably. All right. So let's build some lighting. Oh shit! Didn't even realize I was running into the. Only when it started making noises did I realize I had done something wrong. So we'll grab some of this. Yeah, stick to the system. Stick to the system, Hank. Okay. All right. Yep. Oh, I do need resin. Luckily, I have all the resin. Let's get rested. Yeah, so we're gonna make a little progress, and then in this episode, as I said at the beginning, this is gonna be different. I'm gonna play this later, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. I have other stuff I gotta get to today, but I'll record the tree process, so I'll edit that into this video, so you'll see me working on it, and then when I come back to do the recording, it'll be a different camera, a new day of setting up the camera and shit like that, right? Hopefully we'll have. I'm trying to feed the shrimp with a little bit more diligence, and I want to see that tank get real big and healthy. Oh yeah, I don't know if I told you this, but I'm down to one aquarium now. I had, you guys all know, the shrimp jar. A major hit here at the Casa de Hanka, and that's sarcasm. I decided I just didn't want it anymore, so I got rid of it. I still have the jar, but I just was tired of taking care of two tanks, and not even that it's that much work. It's just that it's like the mental load, and it was always under a cover, and a pain in the ass to clean. Kind of, not really. It's pretty fine, but yeah, I just decided. Yeah, although with a little reservation, maybe now is not a good time for this. Or now is a good time to consolidate. So I moved all the shrimp and the plants that were in the jar over to the tank, big tank. It's only 10 gallons, and we have a lot of babies in there right now. So yeah. So say goodbye to the shrimp jar. It was 2.5 gallons. It's a pretty good size for a jar. So now let's raise up this thing. So I'm just kind of thinking this through. So let's see. I kind of don't want it to be right up on here. So maybe a pathway up. Oh. I just want to see about. Oh, I need stone. Do I need workbench? Okay. Yes, I do. All right. But as soon as I took it down, I'm like just thrilled. I was just like, oh man, this is such the right move. I'm so glad I don't have to deal with this thing anymore. And it mainly, though, is because it clears all that space. Sorry, I'm being a little distracted here. I gotta build some lights. It clears. Who's coming at me? It clears that desk space. So, and I have the light off. I have the other aquarium light off right now. But like it clears out half that table, which I love. Now I have a whole table that is okay, so this is a decent height, right? Let's just pick it. That has all this room. It has overhead lighting, it has the aquarium lighting, it has a lot to like. I'm just saying, man. It has a lot to like. So we need a flat. I want this wide enough for 2 trees, though. This has to actually be kind of big. So maybe we should be. Let's get our lights going. We need a bench first. Slam the mouse button. Hey, I just built that. How dare you? Yeah, this is good height. And I kind of have all these creative I thought I saw something moving. No. I have all these kind of creative ideas to do with that space now, like using cameras and stuff, like small miniature sort of shots. Maybe I've seen people build these cool miniature stages and stuff. I'm sort of liking that as a hobby. I kind of have this, impulse to be handsy. I know that's not the right way to put it, but like I love to do stuff with my hands, and I'm sort of devastated by not being able to do woodworking. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Over. What? 1, 2, 3. Ah, missed it. Yeah, we're gonna burn through a good amount of stone with this one, aren't we? Doing this. Oh yeah, duh. I said I was gonna build lights. Also, doing this in the daylight or in the nighttime is dumb. What do you mean invalid placement? But yeah, I mean, with cameras, you can mix animation with stuff. I kind of want to use my woodworking stuff. I have all kinds of old wood, or not old, but I have like all kinds of like scrap wood I want to build things out of, and maybe do some minor woodworking up here using chisels. I can't really sand because that'll create maybe just the lightest amount of sanding, but like sanding is very dusty. It causes issues. You don't want to. That would be. Oh shit! Right. Okay, whatever. Nope. Well, that one's gonna get buried. But yeah. So I'm excited about that. I don't know. The main issue is I don't have the capacity. Honestly, just the follow through it takes to get that done. Look at these guys. Hello. Yeah, ready to go. Bigger. I mean, I might be able to get away with testing it right here, but I kind of have a design idea where this top one is wide, and we're already out of stones, and it's gonna look much cooler in the daylight, in the light when it gets light. So we can have 2 trees on the top, like but that means they have to be spacious enough to. Wide enough, and then the steps down have to be basically, however wide the top is divided by 2 on each side times 2, which means the same surface area. But okay, what was I doing here? Wrong tool. See you later. Does it spit the wood up? Yep. Okay. And I'll spend a lot of time refining this, flattening. You kind of get it if depending on how much you really care. If you're super tedious, you can really get into the walking around and looking at the flattening button, that little line, and like that radiating circle. You know, you can kind of like dial it in real good, real good. So, but we're gonna start with you got to kind of just pick an anchor. Which would be, this seems like a decent. But just because you're walking forward doesn't mean you're necessarily perfectly lining up this surface up here, because there might be different voxel seeds that aren't being accessed or something. I don't really know. Yeah. It's a subtle system, but very versatile when you start to really get with it. Okay, so the test here, in fact, I had a feeling I shouldn't have left those seeds in the back there, but let's do this. Let's go get, and actually, yeah, we would need the farming tool. So the test here will be to, all right, there's the farming tool. The cultivator is to, in fact, I meant to grab stones. So I emptied my inventory. So many fish. There's so much stuff to build that we got to do together. In fact, I want to do it right now that I'm seeing it. Sorry, we're going to shift gears real quick and build an arrow archery target. Leather scraps, 4 fine wood. Down here is our leather. Lots of leather. Take the whole one. Who cares? Just take it. And I know I have fine wood in one of these. This, did I put wood in there? No. Son of a bitch. Son of a gun. I could have swore I didn't leave it. I remember. This is why we need a damn tree farm. Hold on. My butt's hurting. Okay. Oh, I know where there's a bunch. Hold on. I gotcha. Stupid microphone. I gotta fix this thing. I want to build a wooden microphone stand. This black. It's a cheapie. You can get these microphone stands. This one's old and cheap. It's like, the freaking $12 crappy ones. I'm sure I could buy a better one for way. But I also want to build one of these. So this takes bronze nails and ectoplasm. Ectoplasm you get from the ghosts. And bronze nails you get from the ghosts of the bronze monster. So let's see. Archery thing. Now, is this something I can use to gain skills? Oh yeah, I didn't necessarily see this cool weapon stand thing I made. It's kind of fun. So you need to put it up on something. Huh. No wood. There's some wood. We'll move this, but just so we have it sitting in the... Kind of wanted it to have kind of a... Oh, I see. Put it right there. Will it sit up? No? That doesn't work like that? Oh, you can go like on it. Okay. I think I got a design. It's not much. And then we'll stick out a post like this. Archery. Yes. Any rotating it? Not really. Oh, yeah. Like, you know, we want a whole courtyard. Look how it's kind of floating. That's kind of cool. Hey, 6. What'd that do, though? Does it change your... Can you get experience? 35. How many? I gotta shoot a lot. 8. 8. Is bullseye 8? 5. 7. 9. How's bullseye not 10? What kind of maniac would make bullseye not 10? Does distance help? Did I just get any experience, bows? I didn't even look that closely. I'm sorry. Okay, now ectoplasm. We have here. Okay, microphone thing. Like leaning forward awkwardly. Let's build this dude. It's got a name, Twig. I wonder if it like fights back, moves around or something. Just where's a good spot? Where's a good spot for Twig? That's a good spot. Oh yeah, it moves. Hit me. That's awesome. It works. That's what the ectoplasm does. It gives it life. That's funny. Can I get adrenaline? What happens if I kick its ass? I was messing around with spears. Spears are pretty neat weapons. You just do this a lot. You stab a bunch. But it plays nicely with shields. Dodge. Yeah. Faster than you, Twig. What if I get killed? What if you can you get killed by your own? It's also a funny thing to have that's like you walk past it and it just takes a swing at you. You're just sort of wandering through your castle at night. Let's throw a spear at this fucker. Take that. Yeah, take that, Twig. Come and get me, bitch. Aha! You suck. Okay, we'll play with that later. Oop, not that one. Man, there's just so much more to this game. I have got to do the eggs. Got to do all kinds of stuff. So let's put some stuff away. These things. What the hell just happened? We'll take a bunch of stones. Gonna need a lot of stones. So we'll slow walk. Oh, he's throwing. Okay. All right. Respect. Gotta respect. Don't start a union. Don't you dare. Don't you dare challenge my power, Twig. I need to give Twig a girlfriend, not a coworker. Coworkers unionize. I hate unions. I can't stand it. They have more strength. When people are stronger and that makes you weaker, that means you didn't deserve that strength. That means you're a counteracting force to those people. Yeah. This is also where I shouldn't be. We'll load up the cart when we get to it. All right, so we'll do a bit of work here. Okay, give me some. I built this little flag thing, kind of fun. It was just an impulse that never went anywhere. Take all. Auto walk. I don't know why, but I always feel so proud. I feel like I've really outsmarted the system. Yeah, so I kind of want to have a little ramp, but yeah, that's okay. It can always get bigger and stuff, you know. So we're gonna need a lot of. Okay. Very nice. All right. So one thing I want to test though, I just kind of, and I know it's fine. I just don't know the exact location. Is putting a tree down. So because this essentially determines. Maybe we got to do multiple rounds of this because I'm kind of picturing it being about this wide. That's roughly the distance between the trees. I want this whole thing to have very clean lines. You know what I mean? Like it sort of drives me crazy the lumpy, crappy lines we got. So essentially, we just need to go kind of. Now, what's like the closest span? Essentially, is this sort of the question we're asking ourselves, isn't it? So it'll change. We'll just have to kind of go with it. So let's see if these trees grow. And the rest of the time, I'm going to be working. I do need to get going here. So you'll see some fast forward stuff of me working on this. It's going to be pretty tedious. It's going to look like I'm doing a lot of wandering around. I mean, it'll be, I don't know. We'll see. It's usually like 800%, 8x faster, maybe even more. And yeah, we'll have a fun little tree farm. Like, I don't even think I need it to be much further over or down, like height down. So, all right. No workbench. What the fuck? All right. Gonna play hardball, are ya? Something is killing pigs over there. Still got to go to the pig farm. That goes way back. Something I haven't been able to deal with emotionally. Very overwhelming situation. Or maybe it's not being killed. Maybe it's just getting excited about something and making noise. Like the cute birds on TikTok. No. It's flattened. Like that's probably going to cut into this tree over here if I went forward. Yeah, see? Oh, it moved it. Okay. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of this. It's going to be a ton of this. And but eventually we'll have some staggered things and some trees. It'll look cool. And then we'll be able to easily harvest birch and other trees for our nefarious ends. Okay, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Keep a lookout. Well, no, this episode's not over. You're going to watch me do fast forward now. Somewhere starting around here. Right now, I'm just like, it's like, just like in real life, I'm just like, oh, God, I just started a new. I don't want to. Just, okay. All right. I didn't ask to be here. That's all we got. Thank you for watching, everybody. Tune in, tune out, and keep it gnarly. All right. Bye. I mean, no. Fast forward time. Bye. Why did I say bye? Just fast forward time.